everybody. I want to talk to you about my new historic brew. For some of you who've played Kethis Hidden Hand, this might look slightly familiar. Also those who played Kethis Kethis, I guess his name is. This dude right here knew he got nerfed pretty hard. Not necessarily him himself, but his supporting cast. They took out Uro, they took out T3feri. Those are two pretty key components of that deck that made it pretty consistent. But we did get two new cards in recent sets in Kaldheim and Strixhaven. You might notice Birgi plus Grinning Ignus equals not infinite mana, but infinite loop, because Birgi gives 1 red mana when you cast a spell, and this guy costs basically 4 mana to net you 3. So now you're netting 4 and costing 4, which is a nice combo. And then you combo that with Grapeshot. Cool thing about also Grinning Ignus is that you can loop it over and over and over again, and you don't really need to have the 2 extra mana for the Grapeshot, because on the last loop you just use the mana that Ignis is floating. So obviously the problem with this combo is that people are going to kill both these things the moment they hit the board, and that's why I put it on a Kethis shell. I tried doing it straight like red, maybe red and a little black for disruption, and it just didn't seem to be working. This deck is not a deck to interact with people, but it does have a few very, very minor pieces of interaction. One is Grapeshot itself can actually save your bacon. You know, you can use it in desperation if you're about to lose. You try not to, but you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And then obviously Urza's Ruinous Blast. Now you're like, oh, you're only at one of these, you're never gonna see it. But again, this deck, if you played Kethis, you understand that this deck is centered around Diligent Excavator and historic cards to fill up your graveyard, and then looping Mox Amber over and over again to get basically free mana. So you have to have a critical mass of historic cards, legendary cards. This deck is really skirting that edge of critical mass. I probably would like to have a few more in there if I could squeeze them in, but alas, it is what it is. So I'll get into the games right here. I'm in a historic event right now, so I'm 5-2 with this deck, but you know, as soon as I turn the camera on, it's gonna fall flat on its face. So let's see what happens. What we got? Okay, pretty good opening hand. We got the Diligent Excavator in our hand, which you like to see, the Kethis. So we got the Grapeshot. We're gonna go ahead and lead with this guy and tap him. So you want to get the Excavator out as soon as possible. We're playing a Lures deck, so that could take a lot of flavors. It could be rogues, it could be enchantments. There's so many Lures decks now, it's not even funny. So I think, can we get Kethis next? No. We have green and white and black. We would need 1 more mana. That's another problem with this deck, is the mana is ridiculous. It's a 5-card deck. So. Okay, rogues, that's actually good for us. That is really good for us. Let's see. He probably takes... I hope he takes Kethis. That would be actually great if he took Kethis. Yeah, I wonder if he realizes I can't cast it. If he's paying attention to my mana. People like this don't. Take Kethis. You know you wanna. It's right there for you. It's so pretty. Maybe if I move him around. Scare him. Okay. Maybe we baited him into that. That was kind of funny. Well, now we're actually 1 piece away from assembling our Wombo combo. So we'll go ahead and pay the 2 life. And I'm going to drop Birgi first. No reason to sit back. He's tapped out. I mean, I wouldn't attack into a Chief Skilled Assassin, but I'll attack into a Merfolk Wind Robber. This deck, unlike the old Kethis, you're not trying to deck them, though you could, I guess, in a bind do that with the Diligent Excavators. You're trying to kill them normally. So it helps to have get in a few free hits if you can. Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and Lazav. Target player, that would be me. I'm sure Lazav's going to get the counter. So I don't really feel threatened by him yet. I'm gonna hold off on the Grapeshot. That might be a mistake. I just think he's probably got an assassin in his hand, and this thing's sadly sorcery speed, so he's gonna do it whether I... And just to blow up a Merfolk Wind Robber doesn't feel good. Other bad thing about Ancient Ziggurat, won't let me cast the Tamiyo. Fatal push, okay. Well, if we top deck a Grinning Ignus, we instant win. I mean, we don't instant win, assuming no disruption, but that would be fun. I had 4 in the deck. I cut it down to 3 because I have a lot of ways to recur it. I still miss Uro, though. That would make the deck so much better. Yeah, we're kind of flooded here. Got 0 plays. Again, don't want to attack into a Thief's Guild Assassin, so we'll just sit there and let him go. I might need to look at the mana a little bit more again. It's really hard. It's almost like you want to run Triomes, but you don't want to have tap lands. Not having a good game, because I turned the camera on, of course. In theory, this should be a good matchup for me. He's helping me do what I want to do, which is kill myself, so... but if you don't have any gas in the tank, it's not going to do much good. Alright. Again, we're just going to sit here. Stare at him. He's not really putting a super aggressive clock on us yet, which is nice. Chances that he resolves this Tamiyo, very low, I would say. Very, very low. It would be cool if he resolved Tamiyo. I wonder if we could win the game. Could we win the game? Is there an Ignis in the... Oh! Did we win? Did we win? Let's see if we won. This deck does kind of have that oops, I won factor, which is funny. Is he going to counter it? If he counters it, I still got Tamiyo, so that's actually not so bad. He's obviously got some sort of interaction here. Drown Loch, something, something. I'm okay. I still have the red mana from the Tamiyo floating. That was actually probably his best play, to be honest.
Like the phases of the moon, like waxes to the library.
What do we want? I think we want a Kethis if we can get one. Can we even cast? Yeah, we can cast it. Alright, that's fine. It's pretty hard for him to deal with a 6 loyalty Planeswalker, though, because I don't think he's got any kind of direct removal on that sucker. And he can't use discard, like, additions. Not that really matters at this point in the game. He can't use them up. He's really kind of had a, more disruption than aggression, which is good and bad. It'd be great if he used it. Oh, he rocks the base.
I have become too involved with my work.
Who does that, man? Oh, shoot. I guess we're just going to have to blast. No, I don't want to do it because he's got lures. I'm just going to sit here and look beautiful. That was pretty fortuitous, man. You can see, like, this deck could win by accident if he's not getting all the right cards. Like, I mean, I'm surprised that he's running this card. Some gas. It is worth Grapeshotting that one dude, though. Does he have another counter spell? If he is, he's a jerk. You're a jerk. We could Grapeshot his whole board with this Grinning Ignus, though. Think about it. Memory Labs. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. I just need twice more. Oh no, I better not do that. That was a mistake. I didn't mean to do it like that. It should be 4 on the storm counter, I thought. You can't counter it. I'm gonna get your Lurus one way or another, and potentially one of your Merfolk Wind Robbers. And that's 4. Yeah, that's what I thought. So it's some interaction there. You can wipe his whole board. Of course, he's just drawing in all this gas. And now we're without our combo piece. Oh, did I click on that thing twice? I'm confused. I must have clicked on that thing twice. Ugh. Stupid interface. I don't even really want the Emry. I need a Kethis. That's what I need. I need a Kethis. Give me a Kethis. There goes Ignus. Still just need a Kethis. Kethis will make everything okay. Oh, please don't have a counter spell, sir. I called my shots. Is it enough? He's got something. Just have one of those little flashy dudes that don't do anything to disrupt the game state. That would be ideal. Brainstorm, yes! He's got no blue mana. No fatal pushes. Yes. Yes. Can I go off here though? That is the question. Do we have all the pieces to go off? It's going to be really tricky. I don't know. I mean, I think I can. I think I got what I need. You need to have a minimum of 2 ambers to, yes, you have 2 ambers to go off, so let's see. This is where the magic happens. So we get rid of a Kethis and a Birgi, submit 2. This is where you get that sinking feeling in your feeling, you know, that sinking stomach feeling. So we got to make sure to get this Emry out before we, this way we have all our colors represented too, I think, for our Mox Ambers, so we don't have any color restrictions on what we have to do next. What did he do? He got rid of my Amber? Got rid of, okay. I would have actually got rid of the Amber, but it's still not enough to stop me. Play, red. No, we didn't want to do that. Oh well. It's fine. We'll get there. Okay. Lazav here. Oh, don't be a black. Why can't I cast Lazav? The missing blue, that's why. At this point, there's no way I can get that off the top of my deck, so I'm just going to have to let it go. What do we need? We need, we have 2 combo pieces that we need to get. Oh, he exiled one of them. That's going to actually make it really hard to win. He took out my, Planeswalker. The other strategy is just to deck, have him deck himself. Or time himself out. What I really need is my little, yeah, we're gonna start decking the crap out of him. That might be our new plan, because I think he took away my way to get back the storm card out of my deck. Or we just make him quit out of fear. We don't know what's going to happen next. That works too. So there you go. You had like a totally empty board state. You were pretty much doomed, and you just had to call that one top deck card and paralyze him with fear. So we'll try one more game. Camera, you've been kind to me. That's very nice of you. Yeah, so definitely I would say that this deck is not as good as the old Kethis. I mean, with that old Kethis, I actually got like rank 300. It's not quite the same just because the card pool's a little weaker here. But Grapeshot is funny because like Grapeshot can go around counterspells. That's one nice thing about it. It's just that if only Grapeshot were a legendary creature that you could bring out your graveyard. Right? We're going to go ahead with the Diligent again. See how much removal this guy's got. One of the nice things about this deck is it's got really good defensive bodies. I mean, like 1/3s and 3/4s, you know. Just 3/4 is actually really beefy for 3 mana. Kethis does a lot. He slices and dices. So he's okay. That's fine. You want to pay your mana and bump it, or do not. Do whatever you want. So we got the mono black. Can't get Kethis yet. Don't think so. Next turn we can get Kethis. Yeah, we're gonna be really racing here. So we're taking a minimum of 5, potentially 7 damage. Don't think we're winning this one. This guy got pretty much the nuts high. He curved out. Everything's beautiful. Sacks the gutter bone, I would assume. Yeah, I don't see how I could go off this early. Yeah. Missing Uro. Really missing Uro. Well, we might as well go balls to the walls, right? Maybe. We got two of those duopies. That makes life easier. We got our double Mox Amber. There's an outside chance we can go off here. Oh, never mind. Didn't have the right mana. All right, you got it. Good game. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this creative take on Kethis. Wishing we had real Kethis still, but thanks for subscribing.